Central Stand. There we go.
MBG podcast. Let's fire everybody.
Oh God, it's gonna come back.
Welcome to the.
Nice.
I thought we had it this time. I really did, and then I switched screens. It's go time, who's?
Oh. How do we screw it up right off the bat every time? All right. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 125, the Message Board Geniuses podcast. This is Who's. I got Casey, Courtney, MBG. We're back after a week off. That was my fault, as was the beginning of the show once again, because I can't hear the intro song. We're going with no guest this week, so we thought we'd do another live show. And once again, we thought we'd kick things off by talking a little bit about last week in college football and then do a little preview of next week. So, lots of entertaining games this past week. Any that y'all want to start with?
College football is dumb.
Okay, that was a tough one, man.
It's dumb.
Yeah, let's start there, Casey. So, Georgia Tech knocked off number 12 Clemson, 24-21. And Casey, you're feeling pretty good about that, right?
I feel awesome about it. Actually, it was really pretty impressive how they ran that clock all the way down, and that field goal team ran onto the field, and then the dude proceeded to nail a 55-yarder. So it was pretty impressive. No, very disheartening for Clemson people. We'll get into that a little bit, but yeah, it sucked.
I want to know your exact feeling in that moment.
I was on the bus going to a wedding, and I had in my hands I had three 24 ounce Bud Light cans in my hand, and they all proceeded to be chugged.
That's one of those games, like, you just know when it happens, like, you just know you're going to lose. You know he's going to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened to me a million times. As soon as they get within range, like, you just know it's over. No matter how far away it is, it doesn't matter.
Unless
you feel that it's over.
Unless you're a Tennessee fan.
Oh, man.
Okay, I just want to go back real quickly. Casey, I've heard of double fisting, obviously, but I think this might be the first triple fisting I've ever heard of.
I think when you get in your 40s, you just have to try to find a way to be different, and that's like my life goal, is to find a way to be different. So I was like, screw double fisting. I'm going 3.
Triple fisting and with big boys. So what, 72 ounces of beer?
My wife wasn't impressed. She wasn't that impressed.
Well, Courtney just alluded to it. Another of the big kind of crazy games was Georgia, number 6 Georgia, knocking off number 15 Tennessee, 44-41. Georgia was all but dead to rights, right?
Yeah.
It seemed that way. That was a fun game, though. It was back and forth from the very start. I mean, what was like 14-7, like 4 minutes into the game?
Yeah, I started watching in the second quarter, and it slowed down, I think, right when I turned it on, because there was a ton of scoring right in the beginning.
Yeah. And, throughout the game, I was like, I don't know. I just want them both to lose. And then I slowly felt myself just hating Tennessee even more. And I was like, they have to lose. They cannot win this game. They will be insufferable. And then they lost. So my world's good.
They were insufferable losing, though. They were really insufferable. I think we'll get to that in a bit, too.
Right. So my wife happened to walk in our living room right at the end of regulation in that game, and she does not watch college football at all. She watches, sometimes I'll watch the Ravens game with my son and me. But when they showed that kicker's face, she just said, "Oh, he's totally missing this," which obviously turned out to be a pretty good call, because that ball was never had a shot. I mean, It was no good right off his foot. So, and I don't know about y'all. As soon as he missed that, I was like, "There's no way Georgia's losing this."
Well, I saw him on the sideline preparing, and I was like, "Oh." I went straight to Twitter and I was like, "You guys better pray and sell your soul for a missed field goal here." And all the Georgia fans were like, "Yep, we're doing it. We're doing it." And then he missed. And I was like, "Whew, I am so glad that I got you to sell your soul this weekend and not 2 weekends from now."
What's 2 weekends from now?
Bama, Georgia.
Like, kicking is so crazy, right? Because then the one in overtime,
Drilled it.
it looked automatic, right? I don't know. It's a thankless job, especially for a kid. So I felt bad for him, but it definitely made for a more entertaining game.
If there's one thing I wouldn't want my kid to be, that's a kicker. Man, I would not want my kid to have to go through that. It's a thankless job. And I can only imagine what his email inbox or his DMs probably looked like after that.
I was going to say MBG college kids. They're not old like us. They're not like each other pissy.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there's old guys out there that want to let him have it, and the only way they know how to do it is email. You may not see them, but somewhere he's got an email inbox full of old dudes' pissed off emails.
Right.
That's true.
I kick for UT at yahoo.com.
Did y'all see the meme going around? I don't know exactly what it says because I don't have it saved, but it was like Max Gilbert loves his school so much that he saved them from a $500,000 fine.
Yes.
I thought that one was good.
That was pretty good.
Hey, the other game, you guys see Texas A&M? Win again.
Yeah.
Got a little
I
lucky.
caught bits and pieces of that, but I missed the ending. So, but it sounded like it was wild.
It was wild.
It was insane.
So the brother
They got
of
a
the
little
groom. Yes,
help
I
from
went.
the officials.
Go ahead, MBG.
I was saying they got a little help from the officials. There was a pretty egregious missed holding call on Texas A&M on that last play.
But did you see why it wasn't called?
No.
The
missed
umpire was looking completely to the left. He was almost like anticipating a hold coming from the right side of the offensive line. He wasn't looking at where it was, but let him play. Let him play.
Well, I feel like that's every game, right? Every college game in particular is just a litany of either missed calls or just made up calls. And it just kind of sucks when it happens on, the most important play of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but it was a fun game too. There were some fun endings on Saturday for sure.
And MBG, your Texas A&M to the playoff is looking pretty good right now.
I'm telling you, their schedule is pretty, for an SEC schedule, is pretty light. They're really going to have to blow it, I think. Which, if anybody could just blow it, that's the school that would do it. But man, they've got the inside track, I think. They beat Utah State and Notre Dame. Those were the two toughest games on their schedule.
They've got two big wins on the resume.
Hey, can we revisit the hot takes just for a quick second? MBG called me out and said my takes weren't hot at all. But Clemson winning a major individual award is the hottest of all hot takes at this point.
Casey, I got some bad news for you. I think Klubnik winning the Heisman.
Oh, that might be worse. Might be worse.
That one is literally off the table already.
See, MBG, our takes we were ahead of our time.
Hey, bad takes don't equal hot takes.
Oh.
So I have a question about Notre Dame. How many games in a row do they have to lose, do you think, before they drop out of the top 25?
Well, they got Purdue this week.
Yeah.
That should do it, right? If they lost to Purdue, I would hope that would do it.
Yeah, but the idea of a good loss is just I mean, this goes back to Casey's thing about preseason rankings, right? Like, they're only in the top 25. Literally, the only reason is because they were ranked high before they played a game. So,
friend of the show, Pal, said that they're the best 0-2 team in the country, and I'm like, can they at least win a game first before we start putting monikers on them, like best 2-loss team in the country?
I mean, he's probably not wrong, but I just don't know how much of
How
a
do we-
talking point that is when the college football playoff comes around.
Hang the banner. Hang the banner.
So one of the themes I noticed this week, and you guys did too, because I think I saw one of you, or maybe more than one of you, comment on an Andy Staples post from before the season started. Is it just me, or are a lot of the quarterbacks who are expected to just kill it coming into the season just completely shitting the bed? I mean, it's not just Klubnik, right? There are a bunch of guys who, were expected to.
Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nussmeier
Manning's been
to an
bad.
extent too. Yeah.
Nussmeier, Sellers.
You know who isn't
hasn't been
though?
good.
Ty
Give it
Simpson.
to- He was awful his first game.
He was, but we're past that.
But did we think he was going to be good?
He's like 41 for 46.
Oh, I think he's good.
In his last 2 games.
Is Alabama back?
So bad.
People are talking, MBG. They are.
You know who never left was Auburn.
Well, they're leaving today. The Auburn Twitter and Oklahoma Twitter have been fantastic today.
That's been a fun follow. Yeah. There's a lot of good going on there.
Yeah. I'm really on Oklahoma side here.
What?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I was going to ask you who you were going to cheer for that game. You're cheering for Oklahoma?
No, I'm not cheering for anybody. I was on their side on the Twitter war where they were like, hey, Alabama fans, Auburn truly is the great value little brother of Alabama. And that's something I can get behind.
I don't know, man. Teaming up with Oklahoma Twitter.
Yeah, that's a tough look.
rough.
I'm not teaming up with them. I'm just saying I understand.
You're going to need to go through a car wash with the windows down after that.
Well, that's obviously one of the big games for next week, right? So it's Auburn's number 22, and they're at number 11, Oklahoma, which I don't
That's
think I realized that
the game.
Oklahoma moved up that far. So they're both 3-0. So that's that's probably the biggest game of the weekend. For some, I feel like that's a bigger game than Illinois at Indiana, even though
Yeah.
those
for
rankings
sure.
are a little higher in that game.
Yeah.
I feel like Auburn and Oklahoma are a little. I
Well,
trust both of them more than I do Illinois and Indiana.
and you also have the whole quarterback backstory too going on. Jackson.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be the best game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fox Big Noon is going to Texas Tech, Utah, but that doesn't really strike me as a real exciting game. Michigan, Nebraska, I think will be interesting.
That'll be a fun one. Yeah.
You mentioned Illinois, Indiana. Seems like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Nebraska, one of those 4 teams might challenge for the Big Ten or a playoff spot, maybe. Maybe.
I
Maybe.
think it's Illinois or Nebraska would be my guess out of those 4.
Is
Yeah, this
Nebraska
week-
good?
I will find out today. This week.
They've looked pretty good. Raiola's played really well so far. I don't know that they've really played anybody, but I mean they've looked good, and I think Michigan is. I don't know. Maybe Michigan is good, and I'm just down on them because I actually like rooting for Michigan, but they just haven't impressed me that much so far. Who the hell knows?
Exactly. Who's exactly?
One more game of note, I think, is Florida, Miami.
Mhm.
That's what game day will
Last
be.
week, I thought maybe Florida, with their backs against the wall, would beat LSU.
They were in it for a while.
Yeah. Well, how many interceptions did Lagway throw? 5?
It's crazy that they were in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Did they say in that game that was the most interceptions by a Florida quarterback in one game, or like it was some stat? I don't remember what it was, but it was. I was like, that is wild. Maybe on the
we don't-
road. I
We
really
don't need
remember what it
stats
was.
here.
Courtney, we're not big on facts. You know that.
Yeah, don't.
I know I'm
don't
not
do
either.
that.
That's why I
We
don't
need-
know.
Yeah, we need a
I just
fact
remember
checker.
hearing something.
But I would be definitely on Billy Napier fire watch if they lose at Miami.
I'm
They're going to lose to
going to
Miami.
lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
It pains me though that Carson Beck is having success. I don't like
They're-
that.
They're
Not
going to
really
lose the
fan.
game. They shouldn't either.
Well, MBG, I think you have Napier in the coaching hot seat draft, don't you?
I mean, it's a matter of time for that guy. With that
Yeah.
schedule they have, I mean, he's dead man walking, and maybe they don't want to lose players to the portal. I don't know. And I don't know what the buyout is, but he's dead man walking. There's no way he survives this season anymore. There's just no way.
Just a question of if he makes it through the season or not, I think.
Yeah. I would agree.
I was looking at our schedule and someone had tweeted it out. And the way it's shaking out are the remaining of our conference games, everyone's ranked.
Thank you, preseason polls.
What's even crazier is Vandy comes to Tuscaloosa in 3 weeks because we have a bye week. Then we play Georgia, and then Vandy comes. And the way it's shaking out, they play like Georgia State and then like Little Sisters of the Blind State. So Vandy's coming into Tuscaloosa undefeated.
Wait, hold on. When you say Vandy plays Little Sisters of the Blind State, you know who you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Utah State.
Week 5, Utah State at Vanderbilt.
I know. I did that on purpose.
And he said, MBG, that's an automatic dub for Vandy.
That's an upset special.
Listen, you guys just kicked the crap out of Air Force, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Courtney. That's what I'm
saying. Put some respect on Utah State.
I want to call shenanigans, Courtney, at South Carolina. They're not ranked anymore. And then versus Eastern Illinois. Who the hell do you think they actually, you know what? The pollsters probably will rank Eastern Illinois.
No, I said conference games. South Carolina's not ranked anymore.
You did say conference games. God bless them. Trying to downplay.
How many SEC teams are ranked right now? Like 11?
But I lost it.
All of them
teams are in the league.
Yeah.
South Carolina is not currently ranked.
I was setting you up for that, Casey. Just so you could reiterate it.
Just for you, Casey.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, either way, it'll be fun talking about the Auburn game next week. I do think the Texas Tech Utah game. I don't know if I'll watch it, but I mean that game. I have no idea who's going to win the Big 12 right now, and so I mean that one might at least shed a little light on how that conference is going to turn out. MBG, I know who you'll be rooting for in that one.
Yeah, wreck them.
All right, so we've been having a good time doing drafts when we do the live show, so we thought we'd do another one this week. Our last show, a couple weeks ago, we did a 4-round draft of the best tailgate foods, and y'all, my all pork lineup just dominated everyone. So pork belly burn-ins, pigs in a blanket, chorizo, cheese dip, and jalapeno poppers. Almost 65% of the vote. So shout out to Lounge Dog for all the help. My draft consultants.
We're gonna start calling you Michigan because you be cheating.
Yeah, I think my draft consultants are undefeated on the season so far. So I'm going to keep that rolling. This week we thought we'd keep it food related and do a 4-round draft of the best fast food items. And as usual, I don't think we put any rules on what you can draft. So.
I want to know who your consultant was for this one.
My consultant is my fat ass self. So
all right.
This is one where I didn't need help, MBG. I've got personal knowledge on this one. All right. So once again, I'm going to do the random number generator. Y'all ready?
Ready.
All right. So pick 1 is Casey.
Yes.
Pick 2, MBG. Pick 3 is Courtney, which means, of course, I get the wraparound.
Who loves a good wraparound?
Lucky.
Always.
So lucky.
All right, Casey, I am dying to know who your 1.1 item is in the fast food draft.
I mean, I think you guys know this is somewhat obvious, and I like to consider myself somewhat of a fast food foodie. So here we go. Number 1 overall, and I'm sorry, MBG, for taking yours, is the chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell, a.k.a. the Chilito.
Oh,
it's back, by the way. It's back. It's on the 2000s menu. It was 49 cents back then, but it's like $3 now.
Casey, I just want to say that was a great idea grabbing that first before anyone else could get their hands on it.
That's what I thought, too.
Some solid strategy there.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah. This is like drafting like, I don't know, Chubba Hubbard at 1.1 in a fantasy football draft.
That's not good.
All right, MVG.
Oh, it's my turn.
I'm assuming your number one pick is on the board.
Yeah, it's still on the board. I might be as bad as Casey, but I just had this like maybe an hour ago. Orange chicken from Panda Express. No? Nobody? Nobody? Oh man, it's so good.
Would not be my first pick for sure.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Hey, well, all right. I mean, to each their own.
It's not on mine.
Fast food Chinese.
All right, so Courtney, one of us is winning this. So who's your first round pick?
Oh, hang on, guys.
Well, my first pick, I'm going to go with a breakfast item, and it's the steak, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's.
No.
Bagels?
Did you just say no?
No, it's so good. Have you ever had it?
No, I wouldn't eat anything with eggs on it. That's nasty.
You're not allowed to have bagels from anywhere but the Northeast.
It's good, damn it.
All right.
I'm thinking the four of us at some point need to get together and go out to dinner somewhere.
Somebody else obviously needs to pick the place.
Right.
This draft is yours for the taking, I fear.
All right. So, I mean, I'll be honest. My full draft board is still available.
That surprises me.
Yeah, I'm going Popeye's chicken sandwich at 1.4.
Okay.
My son, literally, there's a big mall down here, and anytime my wife and daughter are going to the mall, if he gets any wind of it at all, he shows more energy than he ever has to come into the room and demand a Popeye's chicken sandwich because they've got one in the mall. So he's got me hooked on that. And then, I mean, I've got a bunch of items here, but I'm going with the Frosty with my second round pick.
Okay.
The Frosty, huh?
I am.
Solid.
You're just taking all Frosties?
I can
flavor?
go chocolate, I guess.
Yep. That's
Because that Rolo Frosty was atrocious.
I didn't even know that existed.
Either. It sounds delightful.
That all of us are disgusted by everyone else's picks.
Yes.
All right, so Courtney, what trash bag food are you going to take with you next pick?
Okay. I'm going to go with some fries, and they're the animal style fries from In-N-Out.
I've never had In-N-Out.
Their fries are ridiculously bad.
And animal style is the only way to go.
Animal style is the only way to go.
What does that mean exactly?
It's like this
Yes.
dressing. It's kind of, I guess it would be kind of like a Thousand Island type
It's
dressing.
Big Mac sauce. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
sauce.
Big Mac
I got
sauce with like grilled sauteed onions, like little tiny ones.
you.
Yeah, they
Got it.
definitely just took the sauce from McDonald's and
So
just threw it
it's-
on fries.
Ketchup and mayonnaise with some onions in it.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I'm down with that.
It's very good.
All right, MBG.
I would take the Chick-fil-A waffle fries,
That is a step up for
Especially-
you.
especially like the end ones, like the ones from like the end of the
Oh.
potato. Oh
Mhm.
man,
Dipped
may
in
have
Had some
had
of those
those
yesterday.
Tonight, as a matter of fact.
best fries.
Yeah.
So
Do you dip them in anything?
just ketchup like a man, Casey.
You don't dip your waffle fries in Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yes.
I do.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
But
That's
I
the
mean,
only
we're not men like MBG. He's
We're
got his
not
sleeves
animals.
rolled up,
I mean,
pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve,
Oh my god.
aggressively dipping his waffle fries in ketchup. All right, Casey, you got two here.
All right, I got two. I'm going with the Gordita Crunch from Taco Bell.
I see a theme, Casey.
And my wraparound pick is the 7-layer burrito, which is also back on the 2000s menu for a limited time only from Taco Bell.
Casey, I have a genuine question, and this is a little bit personal. How many times a year would you say you just stop up a toilet?
Over under, we could probably set about 6.
That's much better than I thought, to be honest. So,
Yeah. I'm pretty regular though. If I'm honest.
God, I hope you have a stock in gas eggs.
all right, MBG, back to you.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm going to pick. I'm probably going to steal something from you guys here. The McDonald's apple pies.
Nope.
I love those
Dunked in a
things.
vanilla milkshake.
No, straight up, Casey, like a man.
Oh my God.
This is kind of remarkable. I think only 2 things on my list have gotten picked.
There's
By
so many
y'all, but-
options though. If we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Well, now I'm pissed that I spent so much time writing all these down. I could
did
go
not.
like 8 rounds
That's a
right
lot
now.
of time.
All right, Courtney, what do you have?
I'm going to go with Raising Cane's chicken tenders. No? Nobody?
Yeah, no, they're all right. I mean, it's chicken.
I just really enjoyed the silence.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Really? No
I
one?
have 4 chicken items on my list, and that got an honorable mention.
I've never been there.
I haven't either. I've heard it's good.
I'm going to
Yeah.
need to know when we're done what your 4 were.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so I mean, this is where I win the draft. So McDonald's fries are still available.
Yeah.
At the end of the 3rd round.
Dunked in a vanilla milkshake?
Chocolate.
I don't know. Y'all have no idea what you're doing in these drafts. That's all I have to say.
What are you talking about? Who's?
All right, and then I have to have some beef here. I have like 4 columns thematically arranged in a table here. So
You're doing too much.
I am going to go with a Shack burger from Shake Shack.
Gross.
Gross.
If you're gonna
Dunked
go
in a
with burger,
vanilla
at least go
milkshake?
with burger.
No.
At least go with Whataburger.
I've never
I
had
don't really
it.
have that.
Holy shit.
I mean, the only thing that I really like at Whataburger more than anywhere else is the ketchup.
Spicy ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they have a Dr. Pepper milkshake though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I just heard. I don't know.
All right, Courtney.
Oh, it's
What's
me
your
again?
last one?
Okay, my last one. I'm going to go with something sweet. I'm going to go with the Heath Bar Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had
The
Blizzard on
Blizzard
the board.
was number 2 on my dessert item. So
Yep, they're
that's
so
a
good.
one. All right, MBG.
I love
I
diabetes.
thought Courtney had stolen this, but she didn't. The toast from Raising Cane's that comes with your meal. Oh man,
Like-
that's
Just plain toast?
it's so good. Courtney, am I right?
Yeah, it is good.
It's good. Raising
Toast.
Cane's
Texas
toast.
toast.
Yep, it's Texas toast.
Oh,
Mhm.
all
Oh,
right.
but he lives in Texas, so
It's delightful.
So all the
It's
toast is Texas
so
toast
it's,
there.
it's just called toast. Otherwise, it would be redundant.
True.
Oh, it's
All right, Casey, you want to bring
I
it
end
home
this
here?
Yeah, so obviously I had my theme. So my 4th and final one, I'm going with the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. No,
I
I
had
had to
these-
switch because I had the Blizzard. I had any Blizzard, but I didn't want to.
It's the pickles that throws that one off.
Oh, you get it no
Oh.
pickles.
I get.
I do
extra
get a no
pickles.
pickles. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get a no
Okay.
pickles.
I,
I did
I'll-
that tonight.
I asked for MBG's pickles the other day.
I like the spicy chicken sandwich.
I've never ordered anything else from that place other than the chicken sandwich.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just say your tailgate food was Chick-fil-A
Nuggets.
chicken nuggets?
I've
you
never
did.
purchased those.
You
I
just
eat
caught
some-
Casey in a lie. You
I
caught
just
him in a
eat
lie.
somebody else's that
I
brings
got
them.
you. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I was scrambling there to make up the,
You caught him off guard.
completely. I spit out my water. I went, oh shit, I lied last week.
All right. Well, I don't know that we've had that much disagreement at one of the drafts before. That was a good one. I like that.
We have very different tastes for sure.
I might lose to Casey on this one. That's saying something.
But by the way, I went down a rabbit hole when I was prepping for this, and I started looking at fast food items that have been discontinued. And y'all aren't old enough to remember any of these, but were you aware that there was mixed spaghetti at McDonald's in the 1970s?
I might go for that.
Yeah. They had McPizza. They had McHot Dogs. Mm-hmm. They had a McDonald's Hula Burger. You know what that one was?
No.
A hula burger?
They replaced the meat patty with a grilled slice of pineapple. It was supposedly for Catholics who didn't eat meat on Fridays.
What the fish sandwich is for?
That's why they got rid of it. The filet of fish dominated the hell out of it.
Nasty.
Yeah. I'm with MBG on that one. We don't agree a lot.
I mean, I like a good pineapple, but I wouldn't go to McDonald's to get one between a
You eat pineapple with like the mayo on top, don't you?
Pineapple's for pizza.
It's not.
Oh, that's perfect.
You guys just weren't nearly as amused as I was by the idea of going to McDonald's for fine Italian dining. So
yeah, I remember the mixed spaghetti. That was
John, you're wrong.
At least he's honest. He missed it. But
all right. Well, that brings us to our next segment, Genius of the Week. As always, each of us is going to nominate a player, coach, team, conference, someone who did something particularly dumb in the last week, or in this case, 2 weeks. Put it to a Twitter vote and see who wins. For our last vote, Courtney's nominee, Alabama football, won with 42% of the vote.
Oh, shit.
Followed by my nominee, Colin Coward, with 29%. Casey's nominee, the Pavia brothers, came in third with 27% of the vote. And MBG's nominee, Emily Martinez, finished in last with 2%.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of numbers yet.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Honestly, how the Pavia brothers didn't win that, I don't know.
It's probably my delivery,
That was so good.
All right, so I'm in the lead with 48 wins. Casey has 25. Courtney now has 17. And MBG, you still have that one, man.
Got it.
I'm sticking up with Casey.
There was that. I mean, but it was the most memorable one from the entire time we've done the show. So
it's the only one I remember.
It is, yeah. Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. No problem, man. All right, Casey, who you going with this week?
This week, my genius of the week, much to the delight of my good friend and Gamecock fan John Donaldson in Merritt Island, Florida, is Dabo Sweeney. First, I would like to say that the phrase crash out is one of the dumbest phrases I've ever heard in my entire life. Can I say dumb on the air anymore? It's dumb. Like, find something else to say. Dabo wears his heart on his sleeve, and by all accounts from his players in past and present, he actually does not care. But anyway, this week at a presser, Dabo was asked what to say to fans that are unhappy with the 1-2 start, and he crashed out with a quote, something to the effect of, if they don't want me here anymore, I'll go somewhere else. I'm not going to the beach. I'll find another place to coach. He then went off on his record the past 10 years, saying he won the league 8 of the last 10 years, went to 4 national championships, won 2 of them. He's a polarizing figure to most in the college football world, but he's my guy, so I love him. He brought me 2 national championships, so I think he has some equity to say whatever he wants. However, because he will eternally be vilified by the national media and a lot of the post-2015 Clemson fans, Dabo Sweeney is my genius of the week.
Yeah, it wasn't really a rant that he went on.
It was definitely a crash out.
Yeah, I mean, he was just kind of talking. My personal favorite part was when he said he's 55 and he still has plenty of time to do stuff. So
he was just getting started.
Exactly.
Like coach at Virginia Tech.
He might be. He might be.
Anytime a college football head coach brings up their age in a press conference, that means something awesome is about to happen.
I'm 40.
40.
Man. automatically went to that one.
All right,
So-
Courtney, who you going with?
Okay. I don't know if this came across y'all's timeline this weekend, but it definitely came across mine and it was fantastic. My geniuses, 2 of the week, are the 2 fighting Tennessee fans. I think it's like Vol, Swag, and Deuce. I mean, I don't really know their handles because I didn't care enough to research that. But I do know that it was absolute cinema on my timeline and hilarious after the Tennessee loss. It was just icing on the cake. So the video shows this guy in this mask, and I don't know how to describe it except for like this weird cosplay shit. And he was yelling F you and pedophile repeatedly at this guy that looked exactly how you would think a Tennessee fan would look. And apparently the cosplay guy said that if he saw him at a tailgate, he would fight him. But it turns out that they just made really everything weird and awkward for the people that were in attendance at the tailgate and for everyone on the internet. And a few of my favorite replies were, I can't believe people outside of our fan base believe we are a bunch of inbred morons. Where would they ever get such a notion? Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys would be so proud of these hillbillies. This has to be the most Vol thing I've ever seen. When I say put the fries in the bag, this is what I'm talking about. Unserious fan base. So for being everything America thinks Tennessee fans are and so much more, these 2 fighting Tennessee idiots are my genius of the week.
That dude had a mask on, like from Mexican wrestling.
It was crazy. And the mouth moved.
What?
If go back and watch it, and the mouth, when he's talking, it moves.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
It's so weird.
Like
Fantastic.
Hillbilly's really underused, by the way.
Yeah, so good.
All right, MBG. It's been a couple weeks since you've gotten in the win column. Is this going to be the week?
Well, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've struggled a bit lately. So I thought maybe it'd be good to get back to my roots here and see if I couldn't drum up a victory. So my genius of the week is a fellow from VolQuest on the Tennessee message board, a fellow named Vol Crush 93. We talked a little bit about the ending of the Tennessee-Georgia game. We talked about the missed field goal. And he, if you remember, he kicked that field goal. It was on 3rd down. I think there was 7 seconds left. It was 3rd down. So this fellow, Vol Crush 93, went to the message board and said, Tennessee kicked a field goal on 3rd down. Why didn't we get another kick for 4th down? There was 3 seconds left. So for this guy thinking that he could get another shot at the field goal because they had another down, Vol Crush 93 is my genius of the week. Like, why not kick it on 4th down and or 1st down and get 4 shots at it?
I was going to say that will be brilliant strategy, right? Like we're going to give our kicker 4 shots at this.
Exactly. So apparently, Vol Crush 93 has never seen a football game before. This is first. This was his first experience with American football. I'm guessing he's probably some European, and just had a genuine question. But
you don't know how many posts he's got on that board, do you? Because if he's one of those guys with like 20,000 posts and doesn't know the very basic rules of football, that's kind of awesome.
Well, his title is, he's earned the title of all conference. I'm not sure how many posts you have to have on the board to be all conference, but he's all conference. So I'm guessing it's not his first post either.
He's not a newbie, at least.
He's not a champion of life.
I was just about to say what John said. I love the Tennessee Genius of the Week, the theme this week. It's really nice.
3 of the 4 so far.
Well, I didn't know that's what you were doing, Courtney, or maybe I wouldn't have picked on him so much.
Warming my heart.
But
Who's
well,
his genius is Phil Fulmer.
I didn't do it. This is fate, MBG.
Well, I'm going with non-college football, and this happened. She's going to be my genius of the week last week, but I feel like we can't go a show without giving her some love. So my genius of the week is Phillies Karen, a.k.a. Timu Kate Goslin, who became an instant internet celebrity during a game between the Phillies and Marlins. This is I think 10 days ago. Anyway, during that game, Phillies outfielder Harrison Bader hit a home run, and the dude in the stands kind of ran over, retrieved the ball, went back to his seat, and handed it to his son. Kind of had his arm around his kid. They're like sitting there celebrating, kids all excited. And then Phillies Karen sprang into action. She marched over. That's the best word I can use to describe how she walked over there, confronted the father. And as an aside, I'm sure y'all have seen the video. That dude literally looked like he may have soiled himself when she came over and accosted him. Just looked terrified. And she demanded that he give her the ball. So she gets the ball, returns to her seat, and then shortly thereafter, there's an extended video where she left her seat again to get in the face of some drunk guy in an Eagles jersey and started screaming at him. She goes back to her seat, and then she turns and gives the finger to her entire section as her neutered husband basically tried to remain completely still and not be noticed by anyone. The whole episode led to tons of memes and brilliant Twitter comments, and basically the reason I picked her is because of this one comment that didn't get a ton of attention, but it just killed me. And I forgot to write down this guy's name, but he said, "Everyone, please keep in mind that as terrible as this woman may be, she is still someone's wife, sister, or mother. And those people are probably assholes too." So for all of those reasons, Phillies Karen is my genius of the week. Thank you, Casey.
That got me. That got me. That's what I was thinking, so I'm glad someone else did.
Right. All right, MBG, you got some good posts for us this week?
No.
I mean, I do. I got some real good ones. I figured there were some real good meltdowns this week. We talked about some of them. So I thought that everybody seems to love reading meltdown posts. Even I've noticed that other podcasts like reading meltdown posts.
I've seen that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder where they came up with that.
I'm sure they gave you credit, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure they'll get around to it. So I figured first we would stop in Florida, and we could have done Florida last week if we had done a show, but this is 2 weeks in a row for Florida. So I got a few posts on a Florida meltdown. One is from last week, but it was too good not to bring up this week since we didn't do a show last week. So this was after the loss to South Florida. And this fella, Gators2415, said, "My wife got deported 2 months ago, and I am more upset with Billy than ICE."
I swear to God,
Dog.
every time I see it, I laugh.
It's
so
literally
good. My favorite.
a perfect message board post.
It might be the best one of all time.
It might be.
There's
in the
no
running.
fat on that post at all. Like you need every one of those words. It's just tight and concise and exactly why your account exists, MBG.
It is. It might be. It got a lot of traction too. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a sitting congressman that quote tweeted this one.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
We got a lot of traction on Instagram too.
Oh, it did? I did not see that. Someone must have put it up there. But yeah, that's one of the best posts of all time. This guy hates Billy Napier more than ICE.
Yeah, that might be my favorite one. So and it got a couple million impressions on Twitter too. I mean, this thing went nuts.
It did. It was good. So then fast forward to this week. Obviously, they lose again at LSU. This one, this is another good one. This is from Art15S Burner from Swamp 247. His title is Dear Peanut Boy, talking to Billy Napier. "Thank you for wasting such a talented team. You are a terrorist, a literal terrorist who should be on an FBI watch list. We're going to go 1-11 thanks to your horrible coaching. A 6-year-old could coach this team to 9-3. That you're stupid. You're so stupid. YOUR so stupid and an idiot. You're YOUR gonna go 1-11. Billy, you're YOUR a peanut boy who stole Florida money. You ruined DJ, ruined our talent. You ruined everything."
Wow.
I think Art AR-15 might be mad.
He's going through it.
He is. I don't know why. I'm sure you guys are the same. But I love it when someone calls someone stupid and spells "you're stupid" Y-O-U-R.
Oh my god! And
That's-
stupid idiot isn't used enough together either. You know?
No, not since we were like fourth grade. I
Yeah,
think fourth graders was, when you really use it a lot.
yeah. It was the premier insult back in the day.
Yeah. To put two
That
together.
along with like someone say you're stupid and they'd be like, your face is stupid.
I love those.
That's my favorite. I'll still use that.
Am I the only one who didn't know about the Peanut Boy thing?
I don't know.
Oh, so I looked. I was trying to figure out why he was calling him that. Apparently, this goes back to 2023. It was like I think when they maybe lost to Arkansas. I can't remember the exact game, but it's been big on Twitter and on the boards. Somebody in 2023 said that Napier has the coaching IQ of a boiled peanut, and so that's why they call him Peanut Boy.
That's well done.
Nice.
Look, I've never talked to Billy Napier. I'm assuming he's intelligent, but he doesn't look like he's that intelligent. If you're just judging him based off looks, I'm saying he's probably in the bottom 5 percentile of intelligence for college coaches, just based off
Definitely
looks
is a mouth
alone.
breather, right? Like there's no chance he.
Where does
breathes
that put
through
Bill
his mouth.
O'Brien?
Oh man, Boston College lost to Stanford, so I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I bet Bill's not up there. He doesn't look like he's up there. He could be a genius. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mark Mangino's the genius. By
Mark
looks.
Genius, Casey.
Looks, yeah. Yeah, we got
Hey,
something.
by the way, Casey, you need to add Mike Elko to that.
Oh, he's up there. He was
That
up there at
dude's-
Duke too. But
That dude's packing a gut. Old Mike.
Oh,
He,
yeah.
he looks like he is with child.
He's
That
thick.
thing, that's got to be uncomfortable. Like that's so big. It's like that has to be somewhat uncomfortable. I
it's
don't
not that uncomfortable.
Maybe it's a tumor.
You get used to it.
Is it a tumor?
know.
MBG, can I read you one? It was in response to one of these tweets.
Yes.
One of the responses I found to, I can't remember which one. Somebody attached a picture of Thanos and said, Lagway was one interception away from collecting the 6th interception stone and completing the Infinity Ass Gauntlet. I don't know why.
What the hell?
It killed me.
Yeah, I don't watch those movies enough to know if that's funny or not. I might take you guys' word for it.
Yeah. Thanks for shitting on my joke, MBG. I appreciate
No,
it.
I'm sure it was hilarious. I just don't know who Thanos is.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Got it.
God.
Sorry, guys.
You would
Sorry
think
to
he's stupid.
disappoint.
You would definitely say it was stupid.
Anyways, that's all the Florida posts I had, but I'm going to save some because I'm going to guess that next week we're going to have more Florida meltdowns and
I
probably
hope so.
more Peanut Boy posts. So let's move on to Tennessee. I know we've picked on Tennessee already more than I anticipated, but there were a couple of posts after Tennessee's loss that I found hilarious. This one was actually during the game from a fellow named Rocky Top 140. I don't know if you guys will think this is as funny as I did, but it was so rich coming from a Tennessee fan. He says, I can't watch these games anymore without blaming refs. Do I have a disease?
Yes. And I don't know what it is, but they are ate up with it.
Is that not every Tennessee fan of all
All of them.
time?
Every single one
Oh,
of them. They're all ate up with it.
Somebody quote tweeted this and said, "Oh no, they're becoming self-aware."
That's so good.
That's what I was just going to say. The self-awareness is high on that one.
Yep.
Which is
out
rare.
of character. Yeah.
But it made me laugh when I read it.
Do I have a disease? What would that disease be called?
Volitis? I don't know.
I was going to say gamecockitis, but same thing.
Yeah, Ohio State fans seems to suffer from the same from time to time.
Maybe it is a disease.
It could be.
All right.
All right, one more Tennessee one. This was after the loss. I don't know. Part of this I thought was funny just because of the English in it and the sentiment in it altogether. It says, this is from Volcrush 93, same guy as Genius of the Week. Volcrush 93, his post is titled Best Tennessee Team I Ever Seen. This team won in my book. I don't care what anyone says. Kirby just said it. We should lost. I can guarantee UGA don't feel like they won. This is going to be a great year and great team.
Congrats, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It brings me back to they're ate up with it. It is a disease.
I mean,
So we just had someone really self-aware, and now the exact opposite on that same spectrum.
if only there was some way to determine winners and losers in a football game, right?
I wish we knew.
It's the eye test. It's always been the eye
Right.
test. It's never been
It's true.
anything but the eye test. And Bull Crush 93 says that's the best 10 team I ever seen.
He ever seen?
I
Courtney,
ever seen.
Courtney, I found a response I think you're going to like.
Love it.
Somebody said, I'm already on the waiting list for my coffee table book of this great victory for the Balls.
It's so good. Jokes about the commemorative book will never not be funny.
Yep.
It's
Wait,
like-
now where does that come from?
So the Alabama game in 2022, when they beat us, they announced that they were putting out this book.
No.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
they
yeah.
absolutely did like a commemorative season book. Like they hadn't even finished their season. It was like mid-October. And they ended up in the rankings behind us. And they put out this book. And it was amazing. It was
It's pretty
so good.
awesome.
Well, and was it South Carolina who just absolutely dog walked them like right
Yes.
after that?
Yes.
No. But South Carolina, they had the Connor Stallions helping them cheat
true.
that game.
That's right. That's right.
So I think that was also the best 10 team I ever seen.
He ever seen?
Yeah.
All right, Casey, the moment you've been waiting for.
Did you send
Clemson.
these? I wasn't able to put them in.
I
don't
did
think
put them up, Casey.
I didn't
Put them up.
grab them.
Put them up there. All right, so this one, I love this because Dabo is getting the full name treatment from this fellow, Rocky Top Tiger 14. This was obviously after the loss. He says, William Christopher. I'm assuming his full name is William Christopher Sweeney.
That's correct. That's correct.
William Christopher is an arrogant loser. Screw him and this entire program. Next fellow, same guy. Again, he says, fire his sorry ASS, TC Tiger. I cannot wait for him to step down. He will completely tank our program before he does. And Tigers 8118, we can all dream that his sorry behind steps down. He's the luckiest person I've ever known riding the coattails of real coaches and players. He's an absolute failure without that. KC, has Dabo just been riding coattails?
Absolutely.
When I say Dabo, I'm obviously referring to William Christopher.
I mean, if you look at his former coaches, you have like Chad Morris. He's a hell of a spectator for Virginia's quarterback. You got, who else? Jeff Scott, who was the offensive coordinator, co-offensive coordinator for Nashville.
Isn't he selling real estate nowadays?
He's selling real estate in the upstate of South Carolina, so he must have Dabo must have learned that too. Tony Elliott, he's been a real success at UVA. Venables, he's obviously he's killing it at Oklahoma, although this year he's doing better. Yeah,
You know
I mean
what?
I agree.
The press conference makes a lot more sense now. Dabo's definitely reading those posts.
Well, you should see his email inbox.
That's true. He didn't.
You know Dabo uses email.
Oh,
There's no
are
question.
you
and
sure
it's,
he knows how to use it?
it's william.christopher.sweeney@clemson.edu.
There are people that wrote that down just now.
Well, Casey, hopefully Dabo finds his swagger.
And he needs another elite coach.
Well, I like the idea too that this guy is insulting him by saying he rode the coattails of great players. I mean, that's
Is
kind of what you do, right?
What?
I mean,
No, I bet this guy would really love it if Dabo just recruited terrible players.
right. Like all 2-star guys.
Yeah, I'll crash out again if I go through that. Like, it's his fault that Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence came to school there.
Right.
No, it
How
actually
many-
is. He recruited them, right? Oh,
Right.
wait. Yeah. Sorry, I'm done.
How many years does Dabo have left at Clemson, Casey?
Honestly, if I mean, I thought about it the other day after the press conference. I thought if he gets a decent upgrade opportunity, he may take it.
Like,
He's
what
been
if
courted in the
Virginia
past.
Tech,
I don't think Virginia Tech's the place.
UCLA?
Maybe.
No. Do you think?
No.
Why not go
Never,
win
right?
that conference? I mean, oh no, that's the Big Ten, isn't it? Never mind.
I mean, Casey, he's kind of the football Tony Bennett, a little, right?
That's a heck of a compliment. Yeah,
I mean,
for us,
he's-
he is.
He is pushing back against fully kind of embracing this new world of NIL and transfer portal and all that. It's just not how he wants to do things. I think he knows that he needs to. And that, I mean, listen, that's why Tony Bennett stepped away. And he kind of went through the same thing after the last Natty. Like we were still good. We were still winning a lot of games, but it was more of a grind and definitely had more people complaining than we ever had before. So it was pretty similar.
And here I am, old guy again, yelling at clouds. But like, people forget what happened before he got there, or even his first year. Like, Clemson to get 8 wins was a success.
Oh yeah.
8 wins in a Peach Bowl. It was like, yes.
Yep.
And lose to Mississippi State.
All right. We'll leave Clemson alone for now. Texas is 2-1, but they have not looked good at any point this season. I don't
At
think.
all.
Arch hasn't looked good. Texas hasn't really looked good at all. They struggled with UTEP, at least for the first half. I really didn't pay attention to the second half, but I want to say it was 7-0, maybe 7-3 at halftime.
I think it was 7-3.
Yeah, it got some eyes where I was.
Yeah, they didn't look good at all.
Let me tell you,
but-
after that game, the amount of apologies I saw to Quinn Ewers was insane. It was just
Yeah.
all over my timeline.
Yeah, he wasn't so bad after all.
Right?
So this post from a fellow named Swoosh says Snake Oil Sark should be embarrassed by allowing Oklahoma and Texas A&M to catch up to Texas. Heck, I knew back when Sark and his Texas program lost consecutive playoff games to the Washington Huskies with a roster loaded with 4 and 5 blue chip players, I knew that Sark would never get Texas a national championship. The only reason that he won that, I don't know what this MNC means. Anybody?
Men's national championship?
The only reason why he won that without the national championship with Alabama is because Nick Saban was the head coach. And Nick Saban had the smarts to include an offensive coordinator on his championship staff. However, Sark refuses to acquire an offensive coordinator because he is shockingly arrogant and thinks that he is the smartest man in the room. This whole situation just reeks and makes me sick to my stomach because Sark has agreed to an extension that will last quite a few years moving forward. Texas has made this coach a very rich man. And what does Texas currently have to show for it? A packed house, DKR Stadium loaded with booing fans directly on the SEC network. I spent a ton of money traveling to Ohio with a ton of family and pals, 59 people in all, and we were all shocked that Texas lost that game when we had so many opportunities to win it outright. It felt like the team was playing through some South American quicksand.
Wow.
I'm still pissed off at this. Basically, everyone on the globe witnessed this very important game, and of course, Texas lost. I don't know if I have ever witnessed a head coach that loses consecutive football games to the same team like Snake Oil Sark. The humiliation just never ceases. Longhorn Nation definitely deserves better. Hook 'em.
I love that he spells nation Naton.
Natton. Longhorn Natton.
Longhorn Natton.
This dude has some wild capitalization choices
Wow.
in here too.
I'm pretty sure that everybody in Texas thought Sark was the smartest man in the room last year. And now all of a sudden he's not anymore.
No good.
They won 25 games the last 2 years.
Yeah, fire.
Exactly.
They've won 12 or more games in consecutive seasons one other time in their history.
Smoke
So-
and mirrors.
Yeah, he's and by the way, they're 2-1. They lost to Ohio State, right?
Right.
Yeah.
A one-score loss to arguably the best team in the country.
Well, and their schedule moving forward is probably the easiest in the SEC.
Yeah. And I mean, these guys are blaming Sark, but the real culprit seems to be the hype around Arch. I mean,
Yeah.
Arch is still young. He still is not an experienced college quarterback. So the hype is what's getting him.
They play Sam Houston this weekend. Then they have a bye. Then they play Florida. Wouldn't that be funny? Because I'm pretty sure they go to Gainesville.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd laugh.
I'd laugh if they lost for sure.
Right now, Florida would beat them, I think.
Archie's
No,
not
I don't
good.
know. Florida was
I
bad.
really do not think he's good.
He can't be this bad though, can he? He's 11 for 25 against UTEP for like 115 yards.
I mean,
I was
bad.
honestly watching the game and I heard boos and I look up and I put my phone down. I was like, oh, this is about to get good. They're booing him off the field.
Just some of the short stuff that has he always thrown sidearmed?
No,
Well, that's what they're saying.
but-
Oh, or people? I didn't even know people were saying that. I just was watching some highlights and I was like, I don't remember him throwing the ball like that.
Oh, people talking about
at one point, and so people were like, he must be hurt.
Oh, and then Sark went off.
Yeah.
And then he said something about, well, I don't know the face you make when you poop. So
Yeah, that was weird too, wasn't it?
that was the
Wait, did it
weirdest
really?
thing. Like of all things you could have said, it was that.
I mean, now that we're out pooping with our phones in our hands most of the time, like I know what the face. Like you just put the camera up and you can see your
It's like,
face.
why would you watch someone poop? That's weird. Like,
especially
that's
when
a weird thing to say.
When you're ordering an all Taco Bell
Bell.
menu, Casey.
I'm there often.
All right, let's close it out with something for Who's here. So we talked earlier that Florida post may have been the best message board post of all time. If that's 1A, there was a post that was, in my mind, 1B from a Virginia Tech board back when they hired Brent Pry. And I think he had made like an initial appearance somewhere wearing jeans. And there was a post from a poster named on the Virginia Tech 247 board named Ronald McRawdog. You remember this, right, guys? This is,
It's fantastic.
he says, after seeing Brent Pry in jeans, can tell from those snug jeans, this dude's got a hog.
What?
Again, a perfect message board post. No
Yeah,
fat on that
clean.
at all. And the word snug is what does it for me for some reason.
I mean, that's
His
certainly
name?
Yeah.
Ronald McRawdog. So, I mean, that was back, was that 22 or 23 that they
I think
hired Pry?
22, right?
22.
Yeah.
So back in
2022.
2022. So let's fast forward to recent times after Brent Pry lost Saturday. And this fellow, Hokies 2022, he remembered that post from Ronald McRawdog. And he said, I'm going to try to get through this without laughing. Brent Pry never had a hog. It was all a lie. Ronald McRawdog, show yourself. Brent Pry does not and never has had a hog in his life. His jeans are not snug. They are loose. He is a pathetic excuse for a head football coach. It was evident from week 1 in 2022 at ODU. This guy had no idea what he was doing. There are hundreds of JV high school coaches who could call a better game than him. I've never seen a P4 head coach struggle more with understanding clock management and the rule book. The man took Blue Chew before every game and fooled all of you. And he took millions of dollars from the university in the process.
Well done.
So it does appear that Brent Pry never had a hog, nor were his jeans ever snug. Rather, they were loose.
We went from him not having one to taking erectile dysfunction medication because he has one, all in one post.
Well, I mean, I just think he means it's not hog, like, you know.
Oh, he needs the Blue Chew.
It's not a big one, and it doesn't work, I think is what this guy's saying.
Yeah. MBG was trying to be politically correct there, and Moose like, I got this.
Get out of the way, MBG.
I mean, Brent Pry's reputation in 3 years certainly took a hit there.
I mean, not just his coaching reputation. Like, they're both damaging, right? Like, you don't...
It's all he had, It's all he had.
Right. At least fire me, but leave the, all the hoopla about my hog intact and know they could
legacy.
Give him that.
Yeah, let him have his legacy.
But I mean, did Ronald McRaw Dog not see what he saw?
Oh.
I mean, he said he
we
saw.
We all saw it, MBG.
I think Ronald McRaw Dog saw what he wanted to see.
I just want to know why there's a bunch of men looking for this coach's hog during a football game.
Well, he had snug jeans on.
Yeah.
It was hard not to look, Courtney.
It's like an eclipse. You know you shouldn't look, but you can't help yourself, Courtney.
Like an eclipse.
Game recognizes game.
Oh my God.
All I can picture now that you said that, is that there's that meme of Donald Trump like staring directly at the eclipse. With like that seems like that's Ronald McRaw Dog looking
He's
at
right
Brent
in the
Pry
front row, just staring intently at Brent Pry's package.
Yeah.
Makes a whole lot of sense now.
With his mouth agape.
That's an underused word, too, that needs more.
I mean, listen, Saturday and Sunday, I've been on Twitter for like 16 years, I guess, 15 or 16. I arguably the most fun 2-day period I've had my entire time on Twitter. My timeline went from people talking about a civil war to all of college football Twitter shitting on Virginia Tech. It was like the most glorious thing ever. They were down 31-0 to ODU. ODU. Yeah. They've been trying to get out of that series because Virginia Tech fans are so pissed that they're even playing ODU. And they were talking so much trash to ODU fans because this is like an in-state thing, right? They're like talking all kinds of trash before that game, and they just beat the absolute shit out of Virginia Tech. And the best part was there's this big Virginia Tech account. They have a big podcast and everything. And before their game started, so we played William & Mary, FCS school. They posted a picture of our crowd with just a one-word tweet. It just said "woof." They took a picture of our crowd when we were up 52-7 against an FCS school. So, as you can imagine, as soon as Virginia Tech was down 14-0, I took a picture of the scoreboard and quote tweeted them and said "woof." And then I don't know how many accounts on Twitter, like every score, people were quote tweeting that with the same thing. It was literally the most fun I've had in so long.
That's brutal. Virginia Tech had no choice, right?
They didn't. And listen, I think it's smart of them. I'll be honest, because I mean they were going to lose, if not. Well, they will win this week. They play like Wofford. But like if Price stayed there, they were going to win maybe 2 or 3 games. They'll get an interim guy in there who will get some energy going. I mean, I think they had a players only meeting after week 1. He'd lost the locker room. And frankly, yeah, they've got guys who can transfer now, because the portal will be open for 30 days or whatever. I don't think they care. And their incoming class is ranked like 85. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's smart of them to just do it now and try and figure out their process for who they're going to hire. Because it's a huge hire with all the conference realignment stuff going on. Like, they have to get this right. So, but listen, in the meantime, I am going to enjoy every delectable moment of them being 0-3 and just, it was so bad that I have Virginia Tech fans agreeing with me when I was dumping on them on Saturday, which took a little bit of the fun out of it. But
yeah, that's hard.
See you were like, how could you side with Oklahoma? Well, Auburn is my Virginia Tech for you. So I can't ever wish them any kind of happiness.
Oh, I know. I totally know that. I was just giving you a hard time. I totally get that.
And I mean, both schools were good in the 90s. So.
Hey.
By the way, the hot list, the coaching hot list for Virginia Tech, I don't think some of their fans understand. I mean, listen, they're a better program than we are, but some of their fans have a very, I would just say, delusional view of their place in the college football universe.
Do they have Nick Saban at the top of their list?
Saban's up there. Somebody unironically said, "Oh man, think of what Dan Lanning could do here." I'm like, yeah, imagine that. Imagine him going from where he is to Blacksburg. That's a fun thought experiment. Yeah,
That'd be something.
I saw someone say Bruce Arians today. That would be an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, he's the Virginia Tech guy. He played there.
Isn't he like 75 years old?
Yeah, and what could possibly go wrong in the ACC when you hire a coach in his 70s?
Right? Yeah, that's a fair point.
Right?
Well, that's all I got. Hopefully Virginia Tech can find someone with a root this time around. But until then...
I am going to miss talking about his hog. I'll be honest.
Well, someone's going to hire him as a coordinator somewhere, and we can still,
Yeah, we could still get him in those old coaches' shorts. Yeah.
That's
Make sure he takes his Blue Chew beforehand.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody listening. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, y'all. See you next week.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that'll do it for this week's episode, the MBG Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. You can check out more content at messageboardgeniuses.com. And we'll see you next time, losers.